Just a quick video. So I just finished putting a little bit of 134A that I had left on this can on the car, and it did improve. So that was 40 degrees. I had about, what was this? I know that was 60, about 60 and maybe 50 on there. So now I got 40 on this one. So it looks like it was a little bit low, but the only thing I want to point out is don't get these cans, not that they don't work, but the threads on here are barely on there, and this thing just kept twisting when I put it on there. So it did finally go in there, but you also want to get a better can opener, I guess, for these, because if you look, when I turn this one, hang on, let me see if I can show you that. Come on. It basically goes sideways. Hang on. Pause. Come on, pause. Dude. Alright, so here you go. When you turn it, it kind of goes sideways. It's not like really straight. I mean, it does move. If I can move it for you. But I don't know if there are better ones or is that supposed to move or not. This is the only one I have, so just kind of wobbly. But yeah, the threads on this one aren't the greatest. Something I just noticed while doing this. As you can see, they're not very. Come on, focus. Let's try that. Anyways, that's the best I can get for you there. So make sure that the cans do have some nicer threads. This is the one for Harbor Freights. The 134 works, but these threads aren't the greatest, so it's just something to keep in mind. Now, as far as the gauges, so when it was off, it was on 30 psi, and I had about, what was it, 100 psi, I think it was. And then once I turned the AC on, this was still at around 30. This one went to like 150. And then after I added a little more, this one stayed around 30, and this one went up to, depending on the highest, number 4, I was getting 200 psi, but then when I went down to number 1, came back to 150. So it definitely looks like it just needed a little more. I am getting more cooling here, so I'm just gonna leave it alone for now, because I check on this side as well for the what do you call it, the recirculation from cold to hot, and it does work. I know there's another one up higher, but I looked from over there and they look like they're moving fine too. So that's pretty much it for this one. I think for the AC, I just want to cool off a little better, but here you go, let me show you. So that's working, and here's my thermometer. So we'll put it on this one. And we'll put it here. Can't see it. There we go. Give it a little bit of time. So that's 60 right there. As you can see, it's going down to about 45, 50, and it's 88 degrees outside, about 88. So now it goes below 60 on this one. It wasn't going below 60 before. So I'm getting 50. If I stay here longer, it will go down even more. So that's kind of nice. And it just feels cooler too, so just something to keep in mind if you're doing this. I mean, you don't want to overshoot yourself with this one. If you put too much of the 134, then you're gonna be up quick. But since I already had this working for a while, I thought I checked it again after I checked everything else, and that seems to have helped a little bit. So I'm at 50 right now, and before I wasn't even going below 60. So that's that side. Let's check this side. So at least I'm getting 50 in the middle now. I know it'll go down before. I mean, I'm steady. I'm not moving, so keep that in mind. So another 10 degrees is always nice to have. And I'm actually at the highest right now, so let's go down to 3. So you may or may not change some driving, but right now that's what I'm getting. So I hope that helps. Everything seems to be okay. I still have to check and see if there. I don't believe there's a leakage anywhere, but it's always good to check anyways. I know there's no leak because that one was still giving me 40 degrees. So there you go. Okay, look, it went down even more. I'm almost at 40 right now. So we'll call this good. So I definitely feel cooler here on this vents. This one is getting cooler too, so that's kind of nice. Just a big difference. Now I just gotta get the Miata on AC, and we're good. So there you go.